With 4 million sounds, what will you create? Take the free trial today.
Hello SYNTH Anatomy and everyone who's watching. This is Christian Kreidler from Finegear. Today I would like to show you our new product, the Dust Collector. It is a curated analog effects collection intended for experimentation and for using effects in unusual ways. It contains 2 tape saturation emulations, a spring reverb, a delay, and a phaser. And on top of that, to help you get started with modulation, there's 2 LFOs. The Dust Collector is more than a multi-effect. Each of its effects is independent, meaning that it has independent inputs and outputs, so you can wire them whichever way you would like. And each effect was designed especially so you can make the most out of it. Let me present you the effects, and then I will make an audio presentation of them. The tape saturation emulations were put there to help you spice up sounds and dirty them up. They can range from quite mild to quite saturated and compressed. The spring reverb, on top of having the classic spring tank sound, also features an input and an output VCA, which you can modulate through CV. You can also have a volume knob for each of them. It also features a shelving filter for tone control and a dry-wet knob. And also it features an acrylic lid over the spring tank, which opens up this hole, and you can play around with the springs. The included delay is based around the PT2399 chip, and it retains the same dirty and raunchy sound, a little cleaned up, and a lot of enhancements. It can be the delay time can be modulated through CV. You also have an insert feedback loop, and you also have a temporary madness switch for putting the feedback to maximum and having instant delay build-ups. Next, the phaser. It's a replica of the Neutron biphaser, famous phaser from the 70s. And it expands on its philosophy while supplying you with a lot of modulation sources and possibilities. It features a switch which routes modulation from either of the LFOs, or it puts it in a manual mode. It can also be modulated by CV, through a CV input, or, as it's based on LDRs, which are sort of light sensors, we've put a hole in it with another acrylic lid, which you can take aside and modulate it with the ambient light. Last but not least, the LFOs, which are identical except for the ranges, which have been set apart in order to allow a bigger palette on modulation. They have CV inputs, so their speed can be controlled by CV, and they have 2 identical outputs and an inverted one to allow you to route the modulation to more destinations. Before I start the audio demo, I would like to explain you the setup in which I'm using the Dust Collector. The spring reverb, the delay, and the phaser are connected as send returns on this mixer, and the tape saturations are inserted into 2 of the buses of the mixer. So let's go. The dust collector is available on our website for pre-order. For more information, visit finegear.net. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Tom for the invitation for this video. Bye bye, stay safe.